Press start to begin.
The talent I would most like to have is I would love to be able to sing. God gave me the heart of a rock star and the voice of a dying chicken. It is a cruel joke. My heroes are, I would definitely have to say my friends, because I feel like they would go to war with me at any moment. They're always there when I need them, and helping a friend in need is pretty heroic.
Originally, you started in the Twilight series, which was epic. The little engine that could, no one kind of saw that coming,
Yeah.
right?
Including us while we were filming it, we had no idea.
Just like shooting nights in Seattle, who knows?
You have no idea what you're getting into.
Did you really feel that way? Did everyone kind of feel like if this doesn't work, it's...
We did. We had points where we thought, we knew the book was great, and so it wasn't that we were worried about the material. It's just that, visually you have no control, and you don't know what the end result is going to be, and you don't know how your portrayal of glistening cat-like vampires is going to be received. And we thought this is either going to be, people are going to love this and they're going to eat it up, and it's going to maybe, if we're lucky, we'll have some small cult following, or it'll just be that movie we did that we try not to talk about, and everybody will hate us because we ruined these amazing books. And instead, I feel like we, did it justice. There were no big celebrities, who had that experience in the film. Certainly people who had worked a lot, but no one who'd been in anything like that. And so we were all just kind of holding, like we would, before Comic-Con or anything, any kind of hysteria was about to come our way, we'd be like holding hands, ready to be like, okay, are you ready? Like, I got your back, I got you. And then,
it comes on. Let's talk about the Stephen King Under the Dome. You guys are basically in this beautiful little town in Maine that everyone would want to live in, and out of nowhere, a certain section of the town gets domed in, literally.
And no one can get in and no one can get out. You can't even hear people on the outside. And there's no television. There's because we get all the wires and all the signals are cut, and so there's no TV, internet, cell phones. We're literally cut off from the rest of the world. But my favorite thing about what Stephen King I think does so well is sort of like the horror without reveals the horror within. There is evil in the world.
Yeah.
So
and it's right there under
and
that
it's
little
right
dome.
there, and there's no escape, and there's no, and civilization starts to crumble, and there's no system of justice to protect people, and so sex and murder always find their way everywhere, even if you encase people.
Speaking of sex and maybe not murder, Channing Tatum, one of my favorites, right? White House Down. I can't wait. And you are in this film, and you play his wife, right?
Yes, his baby mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a child together, a daughter played by Joey King, and he gets trapped in the White House with our daughter. He's amazing. I mean, he's one of those guys that when you see people with everything that they have, you feel like, well, that person deserves it. They're like, clearly, he's worked really hard. He's a great guy. And he gave me a giant hug when we first met. So that was a great experience.
Yeah, you definitely root for him. Well, what next are you looking forward to doing? I mean, you've kind of done so much. You're comfortable in a lot of different mediums. Is there one thing in particular that you really want to get and do in the next couple of years?
There is, actually. It's funny, we were talking about corsets and making jokes about my hair, but I really would love to do a period piece, because I've been doing contemporary stuff for quite a while now, and I did some period pieces earlier on, but it would be great to do something like that.
It's true. You're like Jane Austen, ready to happen. We've got to get one of those reboots.
And my British accent is decent.
British accent, side saddle, that's
and I can ride a horse. You see, you're casting me already. I'm ready. If I could change one thing about myself, it would be... I think I would like to be less concerned sometimes with what people think of me. I consider my greatest achievement to be, well, I just bought a house, and I actually feel like that is built on a lot of perseverance and hard work. All done.